Hey guys, this is Jewlz from the JonnJewlzshow. Have you noticed anything different? Well, I'm not clean shaven, but you know, these sides right here. Cut those punks off. I think look pretty good. What do you think? Yeah. Anyways, I want you guys to comment on my videos or our videos. I guess John is probably gonna go off and do his own thing, but he's gonna stay on the JonnJewlzshow. It's called JonnJewlzshow because we're brothers and we live in the same house, so we'll work something out. But anyways, why don't you go ahead and comment on my videos and let us know what you think, or not what you think, yeah, what you think and what you think we should make a video about, because right now I'm out of ideas. I am. At first I wanted to sing and make magic tricks and stuff, but I only know so many magic tricks and I'm not that much of a singer. I do like to write. I fancy myself a good writer. I'm not that good with grammar though. The ideas that come into my head, they're deep, and if I was really good with my grammar, I think I could probably get published. Yeah, I've been writing since I was young. Thanks to my dad. When I was younger, my dad was in a wheelchair, and so I would sleep in the same room with my father. So I wouldn't have to get out of my room and then go help, because he would have to help, to get him up. But anyways, at night my dad would tell me stories about. One would think that you're a kid, you want to hear kids' stories, tell me a bedtime story. No. I wanted to hear my dad's fight stories. My dad used to be a fighter, and even in a wheelchair he was a fighter. Anyways, so he would tell me, every night he'd tell me a different story about one of his fights, and every night I couldn't wait to hear one of his stories, and I'm probably gonna make a book out of it. Anyways, so one night he's like, I asked him, "Hey Dad, so you have any more stories?" It's kind of a ritual, and he tells me, I don't have any more. And I say, well, why don't you make one up? And he's like, I'm not gonna lie, you make it up. And that kind of inspired me to start thinking about things, or start making up stories. Kind of sounds like I was inspired to lie, but that's not the way that I took it. I took it as because when my dad would tell me the stories about him fighting, I would imagine it, and so when I made up my own, like, I mean, yeah, you're a kid, you're gonna fight, fine. I would fight myself at school, but when my dad told me did I spit at you? Sorry. Anyways, when my dad told me to make up my own, my mind just went everywhere. My mind just it's hard to explain. My imagination just flew, and I didn't just think of me fighting the guy. I thought of me, and then I had this whole, scene, and I started to listen to music while I'm thinking about the scene of me fighting somebody, and then sooner or later I started thinking about things that would, it all just started coming together. It's hard to explain. I guess when I'm talking to you, I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying, because I don't even understand what I'm saying, but I understand what I'm trying to get through to you, which is little by little things started to come together as far as the plot and how the fight came about, and I mean, it wasn't as deep as it is now when I make movies and stories, whatever. I remember I was little and I would have these journals filled with I would draw on the top. I was into Bruce Lee. I'm still into Bruce Lee, but I was into Bruce Lee, and I would draw on the top, like little ninja figures in Bruce Lee, and I would write out the what's going on, and I would have like journals filled like that, and so I was just into creating a whole world, and so yeah, that's how I got started making stories or writing. And as I got older and the things that I went through, I started to put that into my writing. So it wasn't just fighting, it was also, love and struggles and, everything. And now I just write about everything. Every time I write something, when somebody says, what kind of writer is that person? Does he write love stories? Does he write action stories? I write it all. It's all, when I'm writing something, there's a little bit of everything in it. But I guess this video got off topic, but I'm letting you know, I'm giving you an insight to Jewlz, which is me. I'm giving you an inside look of who I am. I guess look at my next video, or our next video on the JonnJewlz show, and I'll come up with something else to talk about. I mean, why don't you tell me because writing is my passion. That's what I love to do. I can't sing. I wish I could sing. I used to be good at it, but for some reason I'm not good at it anymore. But why don't you guys out there in the YouTube world, why don't you go ahead and comment and tell me what your dreams are? What's your passion? What's your passion, and what is something that you wish you could do that you can't do? And let's see how we can relate. Maybe we're the exact same way. But I have a crappy phone, so I have the camera on the back. So I have, when I stop, I have to go and turn it off. So whatever. This is Jewlz signing off from the JonnJewlzshow. Show. I hope you were mildly entertained. Thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe and share it to your friends.